honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Blessings and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, wherever they may be. Mr. Akim Mahalaya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. What's going to be edifying. Title, How Long, O Lord? Okay. And that's based on a quote from particular men of the Lord. Okay, prophets, Esdras, okay, even the disciples asked the Lord, how long would it be until he restored the government into Israel? All right, because at the time, Israelites were catching hell under the Roman Empire, and they wanted to know when the possible of our liberation will come, because we were tired of catching hell under the heathens, which has been a long, drawn-out process, okay? Even to this day, we're still going through straits dealing with the heathen because this is their time to rule, you see? And right now, you know, as far as the prophecies are concerned, all hell is getting ready to break loose, but it still seems like a drawn-out process because according to prophecy, things must come in certain increments, man. Like I tell you in Esdras, it says that until the said measure be filled, measures have to be filled in order for the next step in the process or the next puzzle on the chessboard is able to move. You see what I'm saying? So through the Spirit, man, we almost there. We just got to endure this little hell left because it tells you in Lamentations, the 4th chapter, it goes into how the iniquity of the daughter of Zion is accomplished, but now it's time for Esau, Edom, the Most High, to visit the iniquity of Esau, which is the so-called white man. And he's going to visit the iniquity of you other nations as well, because you other nations have had a proverbial hand on taking down the children of Israel as well. Okay, from you Moabites to you Ammonites, to you Ishmaelites, to you Elamites. Okay, you've all had a hand of afflicting the children of Israel. Okay, and you're going to pay for that because we are the Lord's people. Okay, because if he put hell on us, and he's destroyed our nation and brought us down to nothing, how much more he's going to do to you heathens out there that's imputed to nothing, according to Isaiah 40 and 15. It says that the nations are nothing but a drop of the bucket. All right, and if you look at a bucket of water, and you drop that's a speck of water, it's not going to take away from the volume of the bucket. Okay, because what matters is the bucket carrying the volume, not a drop of water. That's insignificant, and that's what you other nations are, insignificant. Okay, and that's what a lot of you other religions, you Christians out there, you people theological seminary school, you teach that salvation is for everybody, and you believe in replacement theology. Well, show us in the scriptures where replacement theology is a said renown. Okay, you're not going to find it, because the thing of it is, the Gentiles in the New Testament, those Greeks, those were Israelites, okay, because the covenant was not given unto all nations, but only given unto the children of Israel, okay, which is predominantly the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So the replacement theory, okay, which a theory is nothing but just a unproven statement, okay, it's just something that's basically unproven. There's no factual evidence behind theories. Okay, now they say conspiracy theories, but even then, we're not even conspiracy theorists, because the information we're bringing out, we have information on it, man. Okay, we have fact on it. In fact, these things are written about in the scriptures as well. Okay, so you can't match that particular conspiracy theories with just theories or theoretical statements. Like in my job, they always say in theory. Look, man, theories is not a theory. Look, a theory is just as good as a fucking hypothesis, man, an estimated guess. So when people say in theory, okay, in theory, you're just making up shit. So replacement theology is nothing more but just a man-made, concocted form of madness. And it has no avail because there's no truth in it. You see? Anyway, getting back to the point, the prophets always wondered how long when the Lord was going to come and set up the kingdom, because the scriptures say that blessed be your eyes to see, because there have been many that have desired to see the things which you see, because the old prophets of old, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Nehemiah, all these men of the Lord, Esdras, desired to see the days we were living in, but they were far off, because like the angel told Esdras, he told him, man, he said, well, look, man, until the said measure is fulfilled. Okay, and also at the time that Jacob should take down Esau, he said that Esau is the end of the road, Jacob is the beginning of it that follows it. So the angel was basically alluding to this rise of this fourth empire, this fourth beast, okay, known as the Roman Empire. Okay, he was acknowledging the fact that this would be the time that Yahweh Shai would come to restore the kingdom to Israel. And now we're in that last half of this man's system. You see? So therefore, hey, the kingdom of heaven is shit, man, is at hand. Because you see this guy Biden is going over to the digital infrastructure. He signed certain bills, testing different cryptocurrencies and digital currency. We can be in a very well cashless society by the end of this year, man. Okay, because once again, I was referring to those different phases of the Great Reset, which is a PC Web saying the NWO. They basically was telling you that phase 6 started in March 2022. And what are the chances that they invaded, or so-called invaded, Ukraine in March, man? Okay, which March goes into war, the god of war. Okay, March, the god of war, Kratos, exactly. That's the god of war. That's why you have March Madness, the Big 4, the Big 12. You have all this chaos in March because March represents a war. Like when the troops come in, they come in marching, man. It's all about war. So they stated that this phase 6, this final and 6th step of the elite's plan was to start in March of 2022. Now, we can't go over Esau's timeline because it's not up to him. It's really Yahweh Shai. But it looked like a lot of it was on point because last year they were pushing the whole juice mandates. And they were talking about this year setting up a global digital infrastructure, man. A digital footprint, so to speak. So all the nations could be tracked, and that you do leave a digital footprint so they can retract back into you. Okay, so hey, carbon monoxide, fucking O2 emissions, man, air, everything that you do will be tracked, man, from the amount of energy you use, okay, from the amount of carbon you use, from the amount of foods you gather, from the amount of X, Y, and Z. All of it will be used to track you, man, all right? And when they feel like you're using too much of sufficient energy, they will take it from you, okay? And like I said, I went into last night, that's the whole concept of these smart meters that they've been putting on brothers or your houses, man. Because I don't know if brothers pay attention to their energy bills, but you notice that your light bill is going up because they're trying to get you to go over into the smart meters. Because once you go over to the smart meters, you can save a lot of money that way. Allegedly, you can save between 60, 70, 80 bucks a month. Because what happens is that they're controlling the energy. Their addition, and they're allowing you to put out so much a month to the point that they can say, okay, you consume too much, we have to conserve this. Now you can't use anything for the rest of the month. And that's how everything is being tracked, man. Same thing with cell phones. Same thing with your cell phones, man. After a while, they'll send you a message and say, well, look, you went over the allotted gigabytes. You can have unlimited service, but we're gonna slow you down. You're gonna be more congested because you've been streaming too much. So it's all about control, okay? So which means that they're basically rationing out resources. The World Economic Forum, the whole Great Reset, starting with this whole Ukrainian conflict, which the whole Ukrainian thing been ongoing for some years. They just used the C-19 to pretty much distract you people from what the hell is really going on out there. But this whole thing is starting with that whole so-called invasion. You see, because now, damn, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, they was talking about globally you have 90 days supply of food, okay? And that's roughly 3 months. 3 months supply of food, man. So what can you do with that? Their mindset and their excuse is, well, we're going to have to ration this thing out in increments because for the simple fact, people, they're just consuming too much, man. You know, they're killing animals, they're farming too much. Since when have those things been a problem? Come on, you dumb fucking idiot, man. Shalak Rayam, why not? Why you probably me your ass, man. You know, these people, that's why these people gotta die. They got demons on them, man. They rushing to go get this fucking unprofitable money. They wishing to work. He getting ready to take somebody out, driving like a fucking dickhead, man. You know, and you wonder why his ass will end up on the side of the guardrail with his melon split open. Bunch of fucking dummies. That's why I can't wait till the Most High really start fucking you Americans up, man. And you know what? The great reset is the best thing for you idiots. Okay, and honestly, man, if you ain't of the elect, you just need to die. Period. You need to just die. All right? Because we're sick and tired of you fucking people over here. I'm tired of you fucking people, man. I'm tired of you women. I'm tired of you niggas. I'm tired of you fucking devils, man. Every last one of you, the Most High need to judge your ass. All right? But anyway, going back into the whole World Economic Forum, this whole Great Reset, they're taking it right over. They taking your place right in front of you, man. You know, these people going to go to work. Even myself, I'm going to work because we know what's up. But these people don't have a freaking clue as to what the hell is getting ready to happen, man. They sit up here rushing to work for unprofitable riches. They're not amounting to anything, okay? The amount of wealth is being disintegrated, is being taken, you know? They're going to work for a fucking Federal Reserve note to pay somebody else, which with a Federal Reserve note, you're going to continue to be in debt. Okay, you get no gratification from working. You have no subsidies, you have no land. Most people only make enough money to live in an apartment, man. You know, like I go to work, I can only afford to live in a place that I'm living in. I can't go and buy land right now because I don't make enough money. And on top of that, they won't give us the opportunity to do that. So it's like it's this whole hamster wheel syndrome as we went into, you know. And these people, they're just in a rat race to destruction. That's all it is. Because when they realize that they've been played, then everybody's gonna want to sit up here and seek answers. But there's not gonna be any answers given it to you people, because it's all madness, man. You know, people all depressed, they're all juiced up. You know, most of these people on this E-way, most of them took the juice, man. That's why they behaving so erratically. You know, driving like madmen. You know, not concerned about anybody else. These people don't care. The weather be all jacked up. They don't give a damn. As long as they can go and make their Federal Reserve notes to put in another person's pocket, they okay with that, man. And me personally, I have a problem with that, man. And all the men of the Lord have a problem with that. But that's you people. You can have it. Because sooner or later, all this traffic, this commerce, this is gonna cease in a minute. You know, that's why I tell brothers, even myself, don't put your faith in your part in this place, man. Like these people I work with, they put all this faith in their careers. They put all this passion. I don't have no passion in no fucking job or career. I don't have that. Okay, I've lost that a long time ago, working to make somebody else's rich. My passion is what I'm doing now, teaching these scriptures, man. Okay, that's my passion. Everything else is just secondary, because this is just minuscule bullshit. All right, and this is the great reason why Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna let Esau put you people in a fucked up predicament. Because when you can't go to work, these people are gonna literally lose their mind because they can't go and slave for a corporation, man, that's been duping them. It's just like when the economy collapsed, that I feel like that would be one of the best days of my life, because I ain't gotta suffer you people, man. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be chaotic, but I'd rather deal with the chaos before I deal with just plain control. This shit, this control setting, it don't work, man. Okay, we need something to happen, man. We need to be entertained. Okay. Anyway, see brothers typed a couple of precepts here, and I'm gonna be late for work, but I don't give a fuck, man. These people can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit at the end of the day, man. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. You know, Psalms 13:2, it says, how long should I take counsel in my soul? Okay, sorrow my heart daily. How long should my enemy be exalted over me forever? Hey, brother, Yapa precept, man. And those are the words of David, the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, his men, rather. Okay, it says, how long should the enemy be exalted over us, right? Because these enemies are over us. If we was in our kingdom, we wouldn't be getting up doing this. Okay, we wouldn't be even thinking about doing this stuff, man. We would be in our own little world right now. You see, we wouldn't have anything to do with this nonsense or this fucking madness, because it's stupidity, man. You know, Isaiah 19:15, it says, neither should there be any work for which the head or tail or branch or rush may do. But in that day, Egypt should be like unto women, and it should be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shake it over, right? Like I said, these people, man, eventually they ain't gonna have any work. They're gonna run out of work. Hey, and they're gonna be in a fucked up predicament, man. Okay, and they need to be, because like I said, these people are depressed. If you look at them, you pay attention to their spirit, these people, they're not living right. You see what I'm saying? They're not living right. They're not living righteously. They're just in their own little world, man. You know, they just worried about going to work and doing what they do, so they can have a good time on the weekend, get some drink, just to do it again Monday. That's to show you how numbskull people the elites have broken these people down. Okay, these people are literally oppressed to the point that they really feel like they have to go and do this. And they're being laughed at, man. But you go over there to Spain, you get a mandatory 3 months off. Mandatory. Why? Because everybody needs to recuperate. You just bogged down with work to the point is you become depressed, you become unprofitable, you become basically you're not productive. You won't be productive. You know what I'm saying? You won't be productive at all. And that's how the elites want it. You see? Let me see here what it says. I know your brothers were typing a couple of precepts. I'm gonna go up. Baruch 4:25. It says, "My children, suffer patiently in the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High." It says, "For thy enemy have persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and tread upon his neck." That's right, shortly, because the scriptures say that Esau ruled just a little season. So we're in that little season right now. So in due time, man, all this madness will cease to exist. It's not gonna be forever, brothers, man. It's just the process of dealing with it right now, undergoing the hell right now. Okay, like prime example with these women, man, they look forward to getting up slaving for this fucking white man. Like, what's this chick name, this judge name, what's her like, Kentucky Brown or some shit, basically lenient the sex offenders, mainly of Edomite males, basically lengthening their shortening their sentences. And they try to basically get her to describe what is a woman, and she refused to describe it because she's been bought and paid for, and on top of that, she's dealing with a fucking devil. She's dealing with a so-called white man, man. You see what I'm saying? So, you people, man, you're done, okay? You people are done, and we're not going to have to suffer you people for too much more longer, all right? Because like we went into on a live stream last night, hey, World War III is coming, man, all right? World War III is coming, and once they lay out the fucking, which the digital footprints are already laid out, but once they lay out the mapping, and when they actually implement this plan in Babylon, you people are gonna really, you people are gonna fall for, you're gonna fall for the okie doke, because what's gonna happen is they go trick you through the food supply. They gonna create a famine that you people won't be able to eat, and then they gonna hold that digital shit over your head. They gonna hold that MOTB. They gonna dangle it over your head. That's gonna be the straw that break the camel's back. Okay, and that's when a lot of you people, you gonna really fold, because a lot of people that took the WAP last year, a lot of them didn't want to do it, man. Like I was working with this Jake, and he know he's an Israelite. He said, man, they caused me to go against my faith. Damn, I'm like, wow. He said, man, I had to take it. I ain't want to, all because they threatened him with his job. But now at the job, they not even requiring it no more. So you see how they played you? So Jake basically got himself in a bad predicament because he trusted in Esau, man. He trusted in Egypt. When the scriptures say, don't trust in Egypt, man. That should be your shame. And he did it, now he's fucked up, man. Unless the Lord have mercy on him and he gets healed by one of the men of the Lord. But other than that, he basically just sold out, man. That's why the scriptures tell you in Revelation 13th chapter, it tells you that basically you're gonna bow down to the image, man. Who should not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay? And in his mindset, if he didn't get that WAP, then hey, he wouldn't have a job, he would have been homeless, he would have been complacent. But Jake don't do research, man, because there's jobs out here that don't require you to have that. There's ways to work around other things, man. You see? But what did Jake do? He fell for the okie doke. He gave in because all of a sudden he wanted to be a better slave for Esau. Now, outside of that, he's not going to get a raise. He's not going to get any type of leadership position. Okay? Even then, if they gave you that, it's still not worth it at the end of the day. Why? Because, hey, the Lord told you to have faith in him and wait ye upon him till he rise up to the prey. The Lord didn't say go down there and get whopped up. Okay? Because there's ways out of this shit, man. Like the Lord said, even in the ways of temptation, the Lord will make a way for us to escape. Okay? So, yeah, brothers are going to be presented with the opportunity to sell out and, you know, get the jab and the you know what, the charagma. But ultimately, the Lord is going to make a way that we escape, man. Okay? He's not going to allow us to continue to be bogged down by this stupidity. You know, because it's coming to a time that we are going to have to walk away from this society. We are going to have to walk away from our jobs. When they're talking about you got to accept the charagma, you got to do X, Y, and Z, then that's when brothers know it's time to pack up shop. We got to get the hell up out of here, man. And I'm cool with that, man. And that's just one thing that we got to exercise in our spirits to where to be ready for, man. Walking away from everything, even if it means walking away from your family. Hey, eventually we're going to have to do all that. Because, hey, let's just say if your woman, she's not with not walking away, or she's with taking it, you know what, at the threat of our life or our child's life, you're gonna have to walk away from my ass, man. Because ultimately, her faith stands in this society, and it doesn't stand in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And you have to understand that, man. These people, they ain't ready to unplug from them. They not ready to unplug yet. They're just not. You see what I'm saying? So we got to be in a constant mindset of letting everything go when the time comes. Isaiah 65:2, it says, I've spread out and my hands are all the day unto rebellious people, which have walked in a way that was not good. It says it after their own thoughts. Okay, that's right. It says walking in that way which was not good after their own thoughts, because in Jake's mindset, they know the best outcome. Well, I know what's best for me and my family. I know what I got to do, instead of referring to the scriptures, because the scriptures clearly tells you what you need to do. But what does Jake do? Nah, we don't want to deal with that. That's too hard. That's too straight. I don't want to suffer. Well, Jake, you're gonna have to suffer something, man. And we get it. You know, we've been at the bottom for the longest, but is your enemy giving you any type of companionship here? Is your enemy giving you any type of preeminence? Fuck no. If anything, your enemy sets you up to put you in a bigger sellout or a bigger fall. Because working a job is not a beneficial for us, man. It's just a necessity now, because we got to sustain our livelihoods. We got to continue to push the word. We got to go to camp. It costs money to do the work, man. You know what I'm saying? Having a cell phone, that costs money. You got to pay a bill. Going to the camp, getting signs, that costs money. You need a job for all that stuff, man. You know? But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and above, Lord's will you were edified into the next lesson. Shalom.